Hey, what is up, guys? Flex Media here, bringing you yet another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Now, as you can see, we are in the Missions tab here, and we need to get 3 stages done with only a mono AGL team, so I figured what a better time to run the Legendary Goku event. I don't know, it just kind of sounded fun, right? A little bit of a challenge here. Well, not with a Rainbowed Gohan, but we'll do it anyway. I already have the team lined up here. Now, in no way is this going to be a no-item run. I think probably you could. If I had AGL Bardock, I think undoubtedly I could do it. I don't think there's any question about it. Bardock stacks up his defense so insanely quickly. Anyone who has him can attest to this, right? He seems to stack it up so quickly. If you don't transform with him, he just infinitely stacks, right? So Vegito does want to be in the first slot here, so I'm going to go ahead and leave him there. And I guess we'll save those tech orbs for Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, if we make it to the next rotation, that is. So right now, he's going to buff all of our allies by 35%. And keep in mind, there aren't really too many units getting the full buff of both leader skills. So essentially, AGL Gohan and Super Saiyan 4 Goku are getting the full buff, the 170 buff. So, and we know Gohan, he's going to stack up his defense like crazy. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Actually, I suppose I'm not going to save those for Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. I suppose I'm going to save them for Kale and Caulifla, because I do need to get... Maybe I'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this. And then hopefully Gohan doesn't go crazy here, and then we can get Kale and Caulifla at least 1 stack or something like that of their defense. And then if Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku needs to do some cleanup duty, he can do so. This AGL Gohan is super, super strong, as you guys know, for this event. Okay, don't additional. Of course. Of course. It's okay. I mean, they're going to stack up their defense so quickly, it does not really matter. And primarily what I want to do here is I'm going to let this Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta be on rotation. So he's already stacking it up quick. That's really, really good. So we'll do this. But what he's going to do is he's going to stack up his attack and defense for 6 turns, super attacking, and he's going to get defense every time he gets hit. So this is going to be very, very critical that I get him. Hopefully he can give me some additional super attacks, because we have a finite time to stack his defense up. And again, he's not getting either of the 170 leader skills. Okay, that's exactly what I want to see, because we want his defense to be as high as possible, particularly when we get to Int UI Goku. So here we go. So I will eventually float him off of rotation, because again, he does have the finite time to stack his defense. So, and he will get defense upon getting hit and all of those things. He's very, very strong defensively. You guys are going to see in this event, he's going to be able to get it really, really high, probably 200k, I would say at least. I do have to bear in mind that we are not getting, a lot of these units are not getting the full buff though. Okay, so the Rainbowed Gohan is going to stack up very, very fast. I'm going to go ahead and put mine on rotation, right, just like this. And then we'll give Kale and Caulifla these right here, I suppose. We do need to get them a few stacks. Now, I have kind of learned, I did just pull them not too long ago on the Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku Double Rates banner. I did pull them. They were the first LR I pulled. And what I have learned about them, in particularly running the Legendary Goku event, is not all of these Gokus are Universal Survival Saga. Specifically, only the first one, so the physical one, is Universal Survival Saga, STR UI, and then Int UI. They are the ones who are Universal Survival Saga and Pure Saiyans, so that's when they're going to go absolutely ham, get their 4 super attacks, and get their 3 super attacks and possibly a 4th, right? So right now, they're going to get 2 guaranteed super attacks for the duration up until STR UI. So here we go. I am going to, again, I think, can we still stack it here? Is this turn 7? Either way, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're going to do this anyway. And then we'll probably keep Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku on rotation just to let him go off, right? We still are kind of in that season of Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. I know we've all seen the showcases and shit by now, but so this might get him a stack, it might not. I really don't know. I do lose track of the turns. And then it looks like he's going to be fully built up. So I'll check his defensive stat after the next time he's on rotation. All right. So we are moving on to tech. Now, there are 2 tech phases in this event. So particularly Tech God Goku is going to be challenging, right? That will be the most challenging phase. And then obviously Int UI will be tough as well. This will be an 18 key, correct? Yes. Very good, very good. Okay. We'll do this. Let's see. I think Gohan will give us the most healing here. So I'll go ahead and do this for Gohan. And then Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Listen, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is a unit. I'm very, very conflicted here because what I want to happen is, number one, I am going to summon on the Dual Dokkan Fest coming up. That is essentially all but confirmed, like 99.9% confirmed, that we are going to be getting Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Majin Vegeta, the Dual Dokkan Fest. It's going to be a 3+1. We're going to get tickets, etc., etc. I am extremely conflicted because I really want both of them, number one. But I particularly want Majin Vegeta, but I want dupes in my AGL SS4 Goku badly. Because I use him a lot more than Vegeta. It's just the way it goes. He's very... I like him. He's just more fun to use to me. I don't know what it is. I just really, really like using him. Vegeta is very strong in long events, and provided you can get him as 18 key super. But it is never a guarantee that you can get him as 18 key. It's just not. I mean... It's like a 90% chance you're going to get him as 12 key, which is great, but he only raises his attack on 12 key. Yeah, that hurt quite a bit, actually. I mean, that's all right, though. No big deal. Let's check where this Vegeta's defense is. 232,000 is quite strong. So that's going to be good enough, I think. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to just have him be kind of a little floating unit here. Let's see, what Gohan's up in the 200,000s, correct? Yeah, he's 202,000. Again, Vegito does like to be in the first slot, but I can't get him a super attack, so I would preferably do this. We'll do that, and then we'll do that. And then, like I said, we're going to float this SS2 Vegeta off of rotation. So the whole point of me going into that little tangent is I really, really want... dupes in my SS4 Goku, but I really want Majin Vegeta, so it's like, which one do I summon on? You know what I mean? Is kind of where I'm at with this. So I suppose we'll just have to see how it goes. I mean, I could very well get lucky and pull them for, both on the first rotation, but I think if it gets down to the nitty-gritty and I'm starting to get the shaft, I'm probably going to go a little harder on Majin Vegeta's banner. I want him more. He's going to perform better without dupes. So essentially how it goes is he becomes, when he turns into Majin Vegeta, if you get him a certain number of orbs, if you get him 6 orbs, he becomes Gogeta, super effective against all types, and guards against all types. So he just becomes, an absolute powerhouse, right? So without dupes, he's going to perform better. Angel SS3 Goku, he's going to hit a little bit harder, and to be sure, he will. But I don't know, man. And then also just the fact that Majin Vegeta is just one of my favorite characters in the game, right? He's so cool. Like, he's got, like, the perfect character arc, right? Like, he starts out evil, he sort of starts to turn good, and then he reverts back to evil, but in the end, he kind of finds his true... purpose in life, right? For Bulma and for Kakarot, he says, and for Trunks, So he's just a very, very cool character. I really, really want to have him. Yeah, okay, they're starting to build up their dodge. Yeah, they can get a maximum of 66% dodge. That's crazy, man. Not to mention, pretty much by, I would say, the next turn, they're going to be absolutely untouchable. Like, no unit in the entire game will be able to damage them. I do need to... We are going to be getting a Dokkan attack here pretty quick. I think I'm going to keep Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku on the next rotation with AGL LR Gohan. I think that's going to be the way to go. And then we'll just sort of have Super Vegito floating around there. No big deal. Again, he does like to be in the first slot, but it's not really a big deal. That was very, very nice showing. It's a shame we couldn't have got any crits there. Let's do this. No, let's not do that. I cannot trust him. It just sucks. It is what it is, though, right? We'll do that. And then we'll do this. Well, those AGLs probably won't fall. No big deal. No big deal. We'll do this, and this will get him 12 key at least. So I think even at a super attack, this Gohan wouldn't die. He's rainbowed after all. Yeah, I'm going to like this rotation a lot of AGL, LR Gohan, and Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. They're going to be so strong. You're going to have Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku just doing monster damage. I did do a run on the Legendary Goku event with them as a rotation, and actually I had a Cell. I had STR Cell on the team, so Gohan was able to transform. And he got his big 59% attack buff, and they were putting out some crazy damage. Crazy. So let's see where everyone's at here. Okay. 205,000 for Kalen Caulifla, 220 for Gohan. I'm going to keep rolling. I guess let's build up Kalen Caulifla a little bit more. And then we'll build up. And then I would imagine after this, after Kalen Caulifla supers, you know, AGL Gohan won't have a chance, but AGL Gohan, one of the more top-tier units in the game, especially after he transforms. He's just so strong, offensively and defensively, but before transformation, he's easily like a top 5 defensive unit in the game or something like that. Just very powerful. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just let it rock just like this. This is going to be just fine. Hopefully we can get some big numbers. Oh, yeah, the Dokkan attack. I like that. That's going to be nice. That's going to be real nice. Yes. Yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to get some really good numbers out of Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. He is reliant on getting orbs, but then keep in mind, even if you don't get him a ton... Oh, okay, I guess I missed one. Even if you don't get him a ton, he's going to... Yeah, 3.55. No big deal. Very casual on a 120% lead team. At the very least, if he gets his 12-key super, he's going to greatly raise his defense, so he's going to be strong defensively. And honestly, in the Legendary Goku event, that's not a terrible idea. You do have to go out of... Whoa! Wow-wee, man. Wow, color me impressed. That was a very impressive showing. I keep trying to, like, move on, but we just keep blitzing through this. Probably what I'll do is we're going to get through Tech God Goku. I might actually even skip through this, just because this is going to be the longest portion of the fight for sure. You know, we're not going to be able to do a ton of damage. A lot of these units cannot crit, unfortunately. You know, Gohan can't crit, Kalen Caulifla can't crit, Goku can't crit. So this is going to be a very slow run right now. So we're going to do our best here. We're going to do our best. So probably after a couple rotations, you know, we're going to go ahead and just skip through the rest of this, and then we'll get to STR UI Goku and finish it out there. Mono AGL, there's still units, like I said, that I could have brought. You know, the one that comes to mind, AGL Bardock. However, I do not have him. AGL Nail even can be used in here, even without Piccolo. Now, you can run Piccolo on a team with him. Remember, we have that free-to-play EZA Piccolo. And that Piccolo actually is Nail-absorbed Piccolo. Even though he doesn't have a different name, he really should. Because then you could actually run more than one Piccolo. Eventually, Dokkan's got to know that that's a big problem for the Namekians team. The biggest problem, honestly, Namekians could be solid because we have a lot of quite, you know, decent Piccolo cards. The Extreme Z Area Piccolo is quite good. He provides 70% defense to the rotation. You know, and obviously Dokkan Fest Piccolo is an absolute monster, right? Particularly when he transforms. You know, you've got the one on JP that comes to mind. You've got Demon King Piccolo. Obviously, you can run him, like, you know, together with the, you know, other Piccolos. But in terms of other Piccolos in the game, like, we have a lot of strong Piccolos in the game. You know, we just can't run them on the Namekians team. So the Namekians team could be good. At the very least, they did get a top-tier unit in Nail. What is everyone's defense? Okay, this should be fine. Actually, I'm a little I probably shouldn't have put Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku in that first slot. Hopefully we don't get supered. If we get supered, you know, we could be in trouble, but because this is, yeah, he's not going to be real strong defensively. I need to remember that, and it is important to remember that in this event, Tech God Goku cannot have his attack lowered. So now we just took a ton of unnecessary damage. I could have easily put him in the second slot there and just had him greatly raise his defense on a 12-key super. We did have quite a few rainbow orbs on the board. Maybe that wasn't possible, but either way, like, I probably should have thought that through a little better. But, you know, providing commentary, talking about the Namekians team, etc., I just got a little distracted, I guess. Okay, so this is what's going to happen, is this is going to take a while. So I'm going to go ahead and skip all the way until STR UI Goku. And then after that, we should be able to absolutely blitz through this event. So I will be right back. All right, so here we are, STR UI Goku. Now, this should be an absolute bludgeoning. I would not anticipate struggling at all, obviously. We have so many units that are so strong defensively. I mean, look at that, dude. 594,000. And then even if Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku takes a super attack, he's got his guard active. It's going to be fine. You know, it's not going to be a big deal at all. Probably, I mean, realistically, I just love Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, but realistically, I should have had Super Vegito in that first slot, but you know, I'm not tripping. Really, it's not a big deal. This is going to be a very, very easy part of the run. 2.92 million. Oh, of course you dodge. He's such a little pansy sometimes, man. He loves to dodge my big super attacks. He loves it. And then the next rotation, if we can get a few AGL orbs, we're going to be able to heal up very, very significantly. So what happens, so when you've got units that have super high defense, they actually become quite good healers late in events like this. So you're less reliant on using healing items. Now, up to this point, I did use an item. As it turned out, I didn't need to use it, but I did. You know, I ended up using an Android 8. On Tech God Goku. Just that was, I knew that was going to be sort of the hardest stage for us, so I just decided to go ahead and do it. Turned out to not be too bad. Well, okay. Perfect. We're not going to be able to get any AGL orbs, so that's cool. We'll do this. This should get us an 18 key, and then this is good here for Goku. Now, we'll have all of those orbs. I'll probably give them to AGL Gohan. Oh, we're getting the Dokkan attack. I should have put Gohan in that first slot. Oh, well. No big deal. Kale and Caulifla should still do just fine. They'll do a decent amount of damage, but I will say, I don't have them at SA20, so just is what it is. I am feeding them Kais as I get Kais. You know, they are pretty much my #1 priority, getting Kais. I do also want to max out the super attack of AGL Hyper Meta Rildo. He is high on the priority list as well. But obviously I want them to be at SA20. You know, LRs don't really get to showcase their full power unless they're at super attack 20. It's one of the reasons that it makes them so powerful. So the fact that they can get SA20, they've got the Mega Colossal Damage Multiplier on their 24-key super. Or on their 18-key super, and then when they get their 24-key super, they get that additional 30% increase in power. It just makes them, you know, ridiculously powerful. That's why all summonable LRs are very, very powerful. And again, they have a 66% chance to dodge. Why are you doing this today, Goku? This should be double digits. Yeah, AGL Gohan is a beast, so he's just a beast. So that'll heal us up a little bit, and then again, I'll be able to heal up the rest of the way with the rainbowed AGL Gohan. Such a shame. I talk about this in almost every video, but such a shame, man, that, you know, AGL Gohan, you can't ever see SS2 Gohan. It just sucks, man. Just very rare instances where you can. Yeah, this will be good, and then we'll still be able to get Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku a ton of orbs as well. Look at that healing, dude. Jeez, oh Pete's. We're looking for just orbs, so we'll do this. Yes, very good. Okay. And then this is fine, and we'll save those orbs for the next turn. So that is going to be important moving forward, is making sure that the big defensive units are able to get the AGL orbs, because they're going to heal us the most. Right now, AGL Gohan is probably closing in on 700,000 defense. He's that strong. 2.78. Please don't. What? Why are you doing this to me, man? Stop it. Stop dodging his super attacks. Stop. Stop. You're being silly now. You're being silly. I don't like it. Now you're irritating me. This is irritating to me. Realistically, I could float off Gohan here, or LR Kalen Caulifla. Yeah, Kalen Caulifla, this is where they really start to build up. Let's see. I think probably I'm going to do this just for now. Just for now. I'll probably get Kalen Caulifla back on rotation here at some point. But let's let Vegito have a little bit of fun here. I haven't let him, go ham yet. I'm going to... Okay, we'll do this. And then we'll heal up the rest of the way with Kalen Caulifla, because Lord knows they will be able to. Yeah, oh, very nice. Very nice. So he does get his defensive buff here. And the crit counter, you do like to see that. Here's the thing. So he's still going to take some decent damage. Yeah, I mean, that's guard active. He did have his defense active. Granted, we are on a 120% lad leader skill right now. But it's one of the biggest complaints I have with AGL Super Vegito is, like, even if he gets his defensive buff, his attack and defensive buff, he still takes a lot of damage on super attacks. He's got no ability to, and then look, he's not doing anything on the counters. Okay, he does get a crit. Okay, that's good. That's good. I think he got 2 crits out of 5, which is, sounds about right. You really want to spec him with full crits if you can. And then Kalen Caulifla should be able to finish this off for us. Remember, they would be sitting at about 2.5 million, I'd wager, which on a 120% led team is very strong. They are very strong. I am going to revisit their team, the Joined Forces team, at some point. I just haven't yet. It's just one of those things, right? And I feel like they have not been properly, at least I haven't seen a proper showcase of them since they got their nerf. So they got their nerf a long time ago on the JP side of the game. So what ended up happening was there was a glitch, or a bug in the game that was actually in the game for quite a while, where they could get a 30 key multiplier. So they would start the turn with 24 key, with full key, and they could then get over that. So they had overflowing key. So when they first came out, that glitch was in the game. So this is where shit starts to get real, just by the way. We're going to have to be a little more strategic here. But anyway, back to Kalen Caulifla. So don't change those int. Don't do it. Don't do it. I knew you were going to do that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Again, almost 700k defense. But yeah, so they had a glitch in the game where they had overflowing key, and it just made them way more powerful than they really were intended to be. Let's do this. And then we're going to also just get him a 12 key so he can greatly raise his defense, because I don't want to start using a ton of items here. And then we'll go ahead and do this for LR Goku. I don't think we'll die. I don't think. I think more than likely he's going to super in the first or the last slot. So it just, with the sheer number of attacks. So, but anyway, I will do a proper showcase of them at 55%. I feel like it's important to know. I want to do a showcase of them on their own team. This is perfect. We're going to take double digits. And just on their best overall team, which is probably Universal Survival Saga at this point. It could be, Universe 6 as well. You could probably get him a pretty good attack stat with, like, Champa and stuff. He's a very strong support unit. You've got some decent units on Universe 6, but they are, obviously far and away the best. Okay, so Goku's going to take a fair amount of damage, probably, unless we can get him an additional super attack. That would be really nice if he could do that for us. I rarely ask anything of him. Okay, he didn't. Okay, no, he's fine. He's totally fine. Very good. I'm impressed. with this. This is very good. The only problem is with Goku, he can't counter, because the counter technically counts as a dodge, his countering of super attacks. So he can't counter in UI Goku. Let's see. Yeah, 497,000. So what I'm going to have to do here is use an item. Let's go ahead and we'll use a Princess Snake. Yeah, we'll do this. And I think even Super Vegito wouldn't die on a super attack. And hopefully he can get us a few fucking crits. Please get me some crits. Please. I don't ask much of you, Super Vegito. I just want a few crits, baby. That's all I want. We'll do this, and then can we get you a super attack as well? We can. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. So we've got a unit here with 80% damage reduction on normals. And if he can't crit counter, then he just can't do damage, unfortunately. And he's not strong enough offensively where he's going to do a ton of damage even on his super attack, as you will see. So it's okay, though. He's going to buff the whole rotation here. So we'll at least be able to do it. Yes. Did you see that, man? 174,000 is just not good enough, man. It's just not good enough. Give me a crit, please. And he dodged it anyway, so it didn't matter. And he dodged that. Great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Very, very nice of you, UI Goku. I really appreciate it. This should do double digits. Obviously, we have the Princess Snake active as well. So this is going to be probably an even longer run than Tech God Goku. We shall see. I'm gonna play it out a little bit longer, but I might skip ahead. Oh boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Oh, that's fine. You know, that's fine. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. You know, who's complaining? 727,000, 604,000. Okay, perfect. So we don't really need to worry about healing too much. So this will get us an 18 key. I want to save those for, well, you know, you want to know what? If we get supered on the end, I'm not real confident in Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. I'm going to go, I really need, I got to start doing some damage to him though. So I am going to go, I'm going to do this, and then we'll save those orbs for Spirit Bomb Absorbed. It's not really what I wanted here, I guess. So that's, what, 6 orbs. And we have 1 Super Saiyan on rotation with him, so he'll be getting 14% attack and defense. This is probably the best way to go, huh? Okay. Yeah, well, we got the 24 key super, so we'll still do a fair amount of damage if we can hit him. Even Kale and Caulifla aren't going to do a ton of damage here. I'm really going to be relying on Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku to do the majority of the damage for us, but because we need some crits, man. That's the bottom line. You see that? On an 18 key super, they did 300,000 damage. Now, they will get 3 guaranteed super attacks, so that is very nice, obviously. Yep, and then here we go. So here's the third. They can't crit. That's the big problem. I just recently did a no item run on the super stage, and I kept trying to use them, and because the second stage of the super class SBR is all Universal Survival Saga. So they are able to do a lot of additional attacks, but without being able to crit, not being at SA20, there we go. That's what I like to see. Not being at SA20, they just weren't able to do enough damage. And then you got this guy who's able to shell out a 2.5 million attack stat like it's nothing. I mean, we didn't even get him that many orbs, right? We only have 1 Super Saiyan on rotation. And I really, okay, that hurts. Wow, 66,000. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, so now Gohan, luckily, is going to be able to heal us up with these orbs. So should I do this, though? 530,000. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah. Let's do that. And then Goku, he'll be able to get this right here. Should I use an item? I do have a ton of items. You know, obviously, it's Super Vegito. If he gets supered, we're done, right? We're absolutely done. I am going to just, you know, be precautious here. Let's pop an Icky. And you never know, man. He could start dodging like crazy and just completely, you know, kill us. You know, it can happen. We did just barely get him that 18 key. Okay, that's fine. I mean, he's got almost 600,000 defense with 35% damage reduction. This is obviously going to do nothing. Yeah, 18. And I really need him to not dodge these big attacks from my LRs. That'd be super cool. Yeah, because this is going to... We're still kind of just... We are at, you know, our cruising altitude, if you will. This is kind of what you see is what you get here. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to do one more rotation, and I'm going to skip until we're down to, like, 1 health bar. If Vegito could get me some crit counters, dude, we could do some... See? Like that. We could actually do some significant damage. That would be great. But otherwise, he just can't. He just cannot do damage. It just... He's... Int UI is just so strong defensively. So I'm going to do one more rotation with LR Kale and Caulifla, and then AGL LR Gohan, the rainbowed one. Luckily, that rotation is just so, you know, invulnerable to damage, right? That, you know, I really don't have to worry at all. Let's check their defense just for fun. Yeah, there you go. I mean, probably by the end of this, they're going to be pushing 1 million defense, which is just, you know, obviously ridiculous, right? Yep. This should get us an 18 key. Yes? It will. Okay, good. And then I don't like getting all these orbs for you, but that's okay. What is his defense at? 158,000. Okay, okay. Good enough is what it is. Okay. A very strong defensive unit, especially only being on that 120% leader skill. It's just very strong, right? So, okay, this will be my last rotation, and then we'll skip all the way until we have 1 health bar left. Hey, what is up? So we are back. This should end it. I don't think there's any doubt about it. We'll go ahead and do this. Vegeta, what is your 158k? I don't think he'll die. He might get touched up. If we literally... I'm just gonna... Do I even... I don't think I need to. Nah, I'm gonna risk it. Fuck it. Fuck it. We should be able to end it before him anyway. Yeah, I was really hoping he wouldn't dodge this, because we... Yes, okay, so we end it. Perfect. I didn't waste an item. There you have it, guys. Mono AGL, Super AGL in the books. It was just like, you know, this was just kind of for fun. As I said, now we are going to be able to complete one of those missions. I am going to go ahead and go claim that mission right now. Yeah, there we go. So let's go claim that mission. And we're going to call it a day, guys. And hey, I might save this for... you know, the thumbnail or something, but smash a like if you guys enjoyed it, and of course consider subscribing if you are new. I'm bringing you guys content every single day, and I love all of you. Thank you for your support, and I will catch you in the next one. Later.